Hello, hello, it's Yuni here, and welcome back to another Where Winds Meet video. In today's video, I will explain the calculation and costs involved in the new ephemeral fantasy banner, also known as the Sailor Moon banner. So for tier 1 crystal, it costs 10 beads per pull, and of 30 for tier 1 equals to 300 beads to clear out tier 1. Tier 2 Gleam is 60 beads per pull, and so of 60 pulls to max it out equals to 3,600 beads. Tier 3 is where you're going to get the actual outfit and the accessory, and costing 120 beads per pull. Of 60 pulls, that equals to 7,200. And finally, for tier 4 Bright, that is 160 beads per pull, which out of the 360 that you would need equals to 57,600. That is whale tier, and added everything together, it is 68,700 beads. At 7,700 per $99 pack, you're roughly looking at about 900 USD. So it is actually very similar to the crane banner that we had previously. Now, one thing that is really worthwhile to mention is that at the bright tier, which is the last tier, tier 4, your first pity, the first 120 pulls, you are 90%, actually no, 91% chance of getting the coffer instead of the hair. It is actually written in the information, so please have a read because I clearly didn't, and I actually went for the first pity and I got really sad getting the coffer, and then I realized I had 91% chance of getting that, so it was almost like guaranteed I was gonna not get the hair. However, they do make it up for the second pity. The second pity at the bright tier is 90% chance of getting the hair because the coffer goes down to 10%. So long story short, the bright tier, to get the hair, you're most likely going to need 240 pulls. So no, you don't have to pull for everything to get the hair. However, you're still gonna have to, like, it's pretty much like a 2 core hair cost. And now with all that explained, feel free to watch my gamba rolls. I was kind of lucky, and then I wasn't. And then I kind of just fell into that trap, that FOMO of I should probably get the second pity. And then, yeah. Oh well, enjoy! And here I wanted to point out that the accessory box is actually pretty good because it does contain both accessory pieces, and so you don't have to like gamba another time for them. And the accessory pieces look really pretty. I mean, it is very well liked, so worth it. Welcome to the moment I full sended or tried to full send the last tier, thinking, oh, just one pity will do, without realizing or reading in the information. It literally tells you the first pity is 91% chance of getting the coffer, which pretty much means you have 9% chance of getting the hair, aka you're not getting the hair. Not until like the second pity. Yeah, it would have been really nice if I read that. And yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it because you guys can watch it, but it becomes very painful. It is quite painful. I don't think I ever really gamble. I kind of just pay full price. This one, let's go. As you can see, now it is just descending to sadness or madness because we are literally just gonna be full sending. Just also letting you guys know once you get the hair, by equipping the hair, you actually don't get the avatar. You do need to go back into the banner to exchange it. So just be mindful of that because it took me forever to find where the actual avatar was. Overall, for my pulls, I started at 12,000 beats. To get the outfit, I still had 6,561 left, which means I actually pulled it quite early at 5,540. But because I went for the accessory, that added a little bit more, so it was 8,000 beats. So I guess it's roughly $100 USD outfit again for this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If it was, leave a like and subscribe to see my next video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!